But now, a man that I don't think has any emotion left in him. He's just quite literally a cold-blooded killer, and that would be the great Alec Baldwin.
Oh my god, yeah. He's selling a house.
So could we? This is what, a TMZ article or something?
Yes.
They had kind of a scathing review of this video, which I didn't realize that was still the tone of TMZ. I thought they were a little more not straight journalism, but I didn't know they put as much of their thoughts into it as they do.
Where did I put the article? Yeah, it was I saw it on actually it might have been the New York Post. Hold on.
Oh, they love Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, they do. It is oh no, it was TMZ.
Okay, I thought so.
Alec Baldwin, I'm selling my Hamptons home. Watch me pitch it to you.
Yeah, that's like I've seen a lot of TMZ headlines that are kind of just straightforward. This was like, "Hey guys, look at this asshole."
Remember that guy that killed that lady?
So I guess maybe Alex in financial trouble based on this article.
Actually, judging by the first sentence, this isn't the first time he's tried.
Right.
Says Alec Baldwin is once again looking to unload his mansion in the Hamptons, and this time he's slashed the price over $10 million and made a video pitch for potential buyers. The actor just
come on
relisted
down to Crazy Alex Real Estate, where I'm slashing prices worse than I've slayed my coworkers.
So the house is listed for $18,995,000, which this was I remember like a couple years ago. I think we might have talked about this because he had it listed for almost 30.
Why can't he get rid of this fucking thing?
Is it like buying like John Wayne Gacy's house at this point?
All right, there's one issue, and that's the smoke detector. I don't know how to fix it. It is constantly going off. That's something you're just gonna have to deal with.
And the ghost of a cinematographer haunts the grounds because I buried the murder weapon in the backyard.
Of course, you'll have to sign that you agree to keep up the Mexican tradition that is long standing in this home. All right, so let's see pitchman Alec Baldwin try and sell us this house.
Nice.
Hello, friends.
It is a beautiful house.
I would hope so. He's a legendary actor.
And the amount of land in that area is crazy.
Well, he's going to tell us exactly how this all came to be.
We're going to go through a life story here.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Alec Baldwin. I've had a home out here on the east end of Long Island since 1982.
If you look,
I'd really love to get rid of it.
If you look close enough, you can see Opie doing a live stream in the background.
We do have a bit of a homeless problem, as you see behind me.
When I was younger, we'd come out here and we'd sleep all morning and lay on the beach all day. When you're young.
What year did he say? 1982?
I think so, yeah.
Did he come from money? He wasn't famous in 82, was he?
Sure. Well, he had to have done doing some movies.
Was he Hamptons rich in 1982?
When did this house was probably like
over 40 years ago.
Like $2 million. Let me check Alec Baldwin's IMDb. Let's see what movies he's done before.
Yeah, let's do that.
See here.
This will only take 40 minutes.
Could. It's probably a real long
Are you literally going to scroll down to see what movies he did before 1982?
Yeah, why not?
Forever.
Could.
Why not? There's a finite amount of time in our lives. We'll die eventually.
Let's see. No, 82 is his first thing, and it was a TV show up here.
Yeah, so how the fuck did he afford this place?
He must have come from money.
Well, good for Alec. Yeah. All right, he's going to tell us he's had this house for 40 years, and I sure would love you to take it from me.
Please.
This thing is a money pit.
Since 1982, when I was younger, we'd come out here and we'd sleep all morning and lay on the beach all day. When you're young, this place is the best. The first house was...
But I can't stand it anymore.
I can't go outside without people throwing tomatoes at me.
That's just how charitable I am, is that this place is the greatest place on earth. and I am slashing prices like Crazy Eddie to get rid of it.
This next part makes no sense with selling the house he's trying to sell, by the way.
Okay.
This is when he goes through his whole, like, basically his IMDb of houses.
Oh, good.
My first house was here on Bluff Road in
Who
Amagansett.
gives a fuck?
You know what? Like, people are like, hey, can you please not do this? You're devaluing my house.
I like the real estate agent that's like, hey, I'm going to show you this great house on Crestview Avenue. But first, we're going to swing by Green Lake and see a house there, because that's where I lived originally.
This is where I came from.
My first house was here on Bluff Road in Amagansett, a house I rented for 5 years. And then after that, I decided to buy my own place. I bought my first house here on
He goes to another his second location.
Why are we seeing these?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Documentary on Alec Baldwin's homes.
Talk Highway around the corner from Atlantic Avenue Beach. I had this little cottage over here for about 7 or 8 years, and then I decided I wanted something bigger, so I bought my house over on Town Lane. I bought this house back in 1995. I put this.
Imagine you're standing outside with a real estate agent, and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna head upstairs in 1 minute, but first I want to give you a slideshow of houses that aren't this. Here's some houses that aren't on the market, and I just want to show you a few pictures."
You know, people are probably like, you know what, I want to live in the Hamptons. I can't quite afford this $18 million mansion. But that cottage he used to live in, that looks my range.
Well, it's not available, but isn't it interesting that I used to live there?
But I just saw you're selling a house, and I saw the house in the video.
I'm selling a house, not the houses I'm showing you.
Not the cute.
What don't you get about that?
Not the cute little affordable ones.
Yeah, that's a good point, Craig. Who's this video for?
This would literally be like for Hollywood elites or athletes or something.
So this is just for a guy who's got a spare $18 million.
Yeah.
And he's in the market for a home. And luckily, he's scrolling through YouTube and sees, oh, Alec Baldwin's selling his house.
Eastern side of the property in 1996, and my wife Ilaria and I built this addition on the western side of the property in 2014. We've got about 10,000 square feet here.
Yes, Ilaria jumped the southern border of the home to get in here.
Where's he going? Like, why is he getting rid of it?
Yeah, good point. Where's he moving? Is he fleeing the country?
He's got like a condo in New York City in this, I thought, right?
Well, I was gonna say maybe he's downsizing, but he has 7 kids.
That's true.
Like young children.
I wonder what his net worth is.
I would assume a lot, but he's probably spent a lot of money on legal fees in the last few years.
$65 million he's worth.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a ton of kids, and he was, charged with manslaughter. So
all right,
that adds up.
Say that 65 million got cut to 20. He's still fine.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's made some bad investment deals. I haven't seen him in any Capital One commercials lately. I don't know.
I don't think you're gonna either.
Probably not. Although my favorite, I saw H. Foley do this joke at Skankfest.
Mm-hmm.
It's about having a Capital One credit card. And he goes, I get emails from Capital One like every night asking me to refer a friend. He goes, it's a shit credit card when they nudge you awake in the middle of the night and go, hey, you know anybody?
This place, the moment I came here, because this is the main family home of the former Potter farm, the Potter family. You just can't.
Who gives a fuck? Who are they?
A former what farmer?
I think you just said the Potter family.
Oh, I think it's something farmer. That's even weirder if he's just doxing whoever lived there.
These are the Potters, and these are the Johnsons.
Yes, they're one door down. So if you're trying to figure out their address, quite easy.
Yes, and Mrs. Andrews, she makes a mean cherry pie. If you stop. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, she's probably been dead for 40 years, but because I haven't lived there in ages.
The Potter farm, the Potter family. You just
Potter farm, Potter family. It was both.
Yeah, he's just talking about people that live there.
Weird.
can't get this out.
Now,
here.
hey, listen. Just because you saw this video, don't stop by and harass them.
That house I just showed you is not for sale.
While I am including them in this video, they have virtually no reason to be mentioned. So please keep that in mind out of respect to the family, the great Potter family.
Everyone keeps saying, please don't associate with me anymore.
Alec, please stop mentioning me in your real estate videos. You're not even selling this house.
He's just trying to be like, he's doing everything. The neighbors are great.
It'd be great if he came out in like a gold jacket.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Alec Baldwin from Alec Baldwin Realty.
This is the main family home of the former Potter farm, the Potter family. You just can't get this out here anymore. You can't buy big pieces of land.
Why are you telling us about it then? I thought we could buy it.
If it was that easy, how come you have to make this video?
You can't buy it, even though it seems no one wants to, and it's very much available.
And I can't imagine it needs any work. It is Alec Baldwin's house after all.
It's a real fixer-upper.
Yeah.
Although I will say, I don't know if what the upkeep is. That fucking smoke detector was still beeping the last we heard.
He's got like 14-foot vault ceiling, so he's probably like, someone else has to get to
I
that.
just wish I could get up there.
No one wants to do work on my house anywhere near me anymore.
That I know of.
I need to look for help. I'm going to look on iPad.
And I've always loved it.
Dickens is available.
Here, we've got all this open land here in reserve. The meadow in the front of my property is in reserve.
Yeah, I don't know if you see this land, but it definitely generates a ton of mosquitoes.
Like, I don't understand the comments we get that they're like, hey, play the fucking video for more than a second before you pause it.
Mhm.
But this time I get it, guys. Greg is stopping this video every half a second. Alec hasn't gotten a word out. Go back.
He keeps showing something else that's just not appealing. Like he's showing.
Well,
like,
that's why we're here. We're commenting on it.
that's what I was saying. I was making a comment. He's just like, look, this is where a shit ton of mosquitoes are going to pop up in the middle of summer. Do you want to buy this?
Go back a little bit.
I've always loved it here. We've got all this open land here in reserve. The meadow in the front of my property is in reserve.
I've always loved it here until right now when I'm trying to get rid of it. You may notice, I guess I no longer love it, but you will for the next 40 years.
This is my favorite place on earth. I need it off my hands.
Please, someone take it from me. What if I said 8 million? Would you take it then?
That'd be so funny if he points a gun at the camera for the commercial. Don't make me find you.
Our deals will blow your mind.
Density area, and I love coming here. I'm always happiest when I come here, especially this time of year. I love it in the wintertime because it's so peaceful.
This is where I flee after I've committed not one, but 2 gunshot assaults.
This is where I go when I'm on the lam.
Especially this time of year. I love it in the wintertime because it's so peaceful and it's so beautiful.
It's really when the Hamptons is at its best, is January.
You know that oceanfront property you guys been looking for? Winter.
Oh, do I love a nice beach in New York in the winter. Was that the end of that?
Yeah.
What is he doing? Why is he making that video?
I think it's because it's not selling, and he's like, I'm Alec Baldwin. People will be like, I need to own his house.
But the people that would say I need to own his house don't have $18 million.
I'm sure someone might. That Martin Shkreli guy bought a Wu-Tang album for like, I don't even remember how much.
I think a one of one Wu-Tang album is different than like the 7th lead in The Departed's house.
That's true.
Like Alec Baldwin's a big actor, but he's not. It's not like owning fucking Brando's house.
Right. Right.
So I don't know what his angle is, but unfortunately, Alec hasn't posted on Instagram. I mean, well, I take that back. He's posted a ton on Instagram, but he hasn't done his just face the camera monologue reels that we like so much.
Yeah. He'll come back. He's stressed out about the house. That's all.
Well, guys, if you make sure you become a member on YouTube, I'll buy Alec Baldwin's house and just make it like a party house for the gearheads.
Yeah,
What do
we
you
got.
say?
Yeah, just more super chats, donate, all that stuff. More subscriptions.
Yeah. If we get Patreon to $18 million a month, I will buy Alec Baldwin's home.
That is worth a month of free or no money.
Yeah, that's next Patreon level for us. Like, Are You Garbage will go to Disney or something.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, we'll buy Alec Baldwin's house. 50,000 subscribers.
What's more realistic is if we got like